Hello everyone, and dear guests, I'm Anton Ektov. I am speaking on digital campaigning of 360 corporate customers. I will be speaking about how we have worked omni-channel recommendation service for bank and ecosystem websites and application. How we develop that. So we speak about these systems, about their development and the business concept. And the main idea here is to develop a kind of an engine, a platform or SaaS, which would be getting an avatar about our customers, meaning digital print, their web interests, their requirements, depending on a season, depending on a current context. Also, we have some personal offer, which we track for each particular customer with periodicity. We know our customers in traffic. For all of these signals, all these data flows are fed to the box, which is in the very center of the slide, and the actual system and the predictive model will be generating a relevant context on what we have to show to our clients and how we communicate with them and how to make the first touch, depending on what kind of feedback the customer provides. Then we would move them to any digital channel, like the dominating one, Sberbank.ru or Sber.ru, after the rebranding. Sberbank Business Online, Своё дело blog, Просто про business, and Sber Pro. I'm showing here a paradigm on how this recommendation system looks conceptually, starting from client. So here is our client. You can log in from a desktop, for example. We collect a click stream online or near real time about the customer's activities on such landings. Their clicks, their activities are being monitored. These triggers are fed to our platform where we aggregate them. And right here you can show some offline blog, our campaign. All offers that this is measuring. All these offers, like the client account manager, marketing, which we discussed previously. So all of the channel policy is being fed to the input of our platform, and at initial stage we know what kind of user that would be, how to initialize this user. We also have our content library. Which content are we supposed to show about this product, regardless of whether the customer is logging into the website, Sberbowl, or elsewhere. They'll be seeing banners, they'll be reading stories, reading articles, and interacting with the content we recommend. The main idea here is that we would like to draw your attention to is not what to show, but also how to show. We have a cookie, a user ID at the entry, what we would like to sell, what we would like to show to this customer. We have credit offered, but the customer hasn't clicked there yet, but we have an avatar with triggers. So next, at the next level, we see where we would like to interact with this customer. We would like to show a banner to the customer. We would like to show them an offer in a product widget. And we would like to show a link, a reference link in the blog to read. we process the click stream of the user and evaluate and calculate user patterns, and when this page is updated by the user and when they go back to their personal account, they will see the personalized offer generated for them. What are recommendation cases? For instance, we have a few cases here. For example, a cookie which has been sent to this channel is identified by our customer. This is our customer with such and such activities. So with the customers identified, in the beginning of the iteration, we have the trigger model, and additionally we start tracking the context of the user, what they read, where do they click, where do they go back, etc. And here we can drill down to different depth, and we'll be able to provide collaborative filtration and see in which context our customer is exposed to and which situation interests them. If they would like a session memorized, if this cookie goes back, we will continue showing what we didn't manage to show completely in the previous session. We have measured an offer for non-clients, which is also analyzed by us. We analyze the stream online, and we start getting the non-propagation offer for the customer, non-customer to be precise, because they are not a customer yet. With the SB ball, we have these triggers: customer, non-customer, identified, non-identified, and they will be switching to the base of the repository or lookalike models, corporate filtration, and the reaction to the user's actions in time. So what do we have right now? We have a cookie, we have an internet, we have approximately 2.5 million of our customers. So all of them are updated, and we actually store this and maintain it. For non-customers, we have approximately 4.5 million users. So here we collaborate with the retail block, and we enrich our knowledge about these customers, those who check into corporate section. And self-employed, we have active sync between a cookie and a user, whether they are self-employed, whether they are not self-employed. Right here, I would like to show you the paradigm, and would like to show you what we'd like to end up with. We know the current session of the user. It's all session-based. We know their clicks. We know what they were looking for on the site, and we keep on tracking that. And second of all, we know some kind of an offline story, what the customer did, like dating back a couple of days ago, a month ago. We know their avatar. We know whether he reads our corporate emails, our SMS, whether they would follow the links we provide them, whether they click on the links. So two of these blocks are taken into account, and the context model is taken into account, which takes into account the current online scenario and the context as well. And ultimately, we show something to the user, what they really need. Sber.ru website is turning into an endless landing. You can drill it down, and you'll be having new content coming up. We have more partners in the ecosystem. So there is a lot of stuff, and we just need to understand what kind of cookie that would be And we just need to demythify this cookie and show the relevant content about this cookie. We have partners, dear customer, maybe you'll find them interesting. We just need to work with CSI, CLTV and NSI metrics much better. My team and I have considered some user cases on the platform, alternative platform. The first case is the product offer, promotions and recommendations in banner and product placements. On the right-hand side, we have this old Sberbank page, but it doesn't really change anything. We have this banner merry-go-round, as we call it, where the customer would see an endless number of ads and commercials. In additional placements, we have additional widgets where we would promote our corporate products. So what attracts the user, those who click there? What can be served as an attractor, whether it's a picture on the banner, whether it's a piece of text that they have read, whether they have clicked on the banner, on the picture, on the keywords of the banner, whether they were doing while scrolling, which banner they ultimately clicked on while scrolling. All that is marked in the placement, and we have attributes. We have clicks related to pictures, banners, words, etc. Everything is aggregated during the course of streaming and is connected to our online platform. This platform with the model in it knows where the user has clicked, and it prompts other banners to the users, not just the banner but also the combination of the banner, the text, to increase the future CTR. We don't have too many corporate products, approximately 40, and also the ecosystem products, altogether there'll be like 80, and each of the products has accumulated some statistics regarding that. We have some recommendations to make, and for example, if for one product we have 10 options of a heading and 10 options of the description and 10 options for the picture, we have lots and lots of versions, thousands. We increase the pool for our recommendation model, which is an excellent starting point to feed this pool to the recommendation model, regardless of their type, whether it's an one-armed bandit, whether it's a collaborative filtration, doesn't matter. We have something to show to this particular customer, and we'll be borrowing pieces and bits from there, feeding it to the customer. If the user reacts and they clicked, we consider it as a reward, but we do not repeat that reward. We just need to show something else, something new to the user, and cover all of the products of Sberbank on our own. And the next case is the recommendation of these articles based upon user recommendations. We are developing it, and we will be loading the ecosystem sites there. The concept is as follows. The users are reading articles belonging to different categories. We find out their interests, the attributes, the text is logged. All these activities are logged, and then we just initiate the neural models like NumLa, for instance, deep semantic similarity models, for instance. They would make a decision what else relevant can be shown to the user.
And also, we can personalize the category tile. If we know that the user is interested in certain categories, we can drag them, push them to the front, or maybe add some other categories that are likely to be interested. So we also wrap it up in the clickstream so that ideas of new articles could be presented so that the user should see it on the landing page. So these two cases form the base of our recommendations for customers at the Sberbank.ru website. Now, in the last part of my presentation, I'm going to tell you how we deploy our recommendation platform, what it started with, and what we've arrived at currently. So it all started about a year ago with this schematic. So we had at the top right corner a certain clickstream that's stored in our data cloud. Here we have offline data and online data at that time. We have a repository in our fabric that includes personal offers, and also we started to maintain our own repository of personal offers in the clickstream. So these small starting points got us the understanding that we're getting two repositories of offers, and we wanted from offline data to go to online data, and also to improve the coverage of tax identification numbers. So this concept transformed in the following architecture, where we have channel logic. You see block channels here. We have our own media, Sberbank.ru, SBB Gold, and so on. There's CRM, email and SMS channels, and other push channels. So that's one side of the coin that we need to integrate with. And the important thing is this platform that we're deploying now. We have an online repository with embedding for our customers. We have online model block, and I'm going to quickly tell you a bit more about it in a minute. We have a lead generation factory where we analyze the clickstream and analyze what this user is and what they're interested in. Also, we are populating new customer insights into the customer repository. So clickstream-based, context-based, and other aspects as well. And it's all integrated. We're listening to the channel, collect digital feedback from it, feed it, well, first store it in our repository, process it online, aggregate, feed it to the model. The model is making decision, and here the user can get the information in the channel with some latency. So this is a total view of the architecture. On the left, in green, the channels are shown. So where we collect clickstream, in which sections, which attributes. These boxes in the middle is where we aggregate the clickstream and the NRT path. And this is our architecture, our concept to work in catalyzation, OpenShift. The picture shows different sorts of models, so single-hand bandit, NLP, online and offline database, including our knowledge of the customer. The structure. So in work, the concept looks like this. Here's a Rexis, that's the landing page. So what happens here is a clickstream is collected, the request is sent to our website, then a decision is made what to show this user. We go through the user data, go through the repository, and indicate which top offers are going to be shown to the user. So we don't have a lot of time. The last thing. The architecture concept for 2021 to 2022. We are planning to fully go online and connect offline campaigns that we're doing now with online, and deactivate those offers that we see in online the user is not interested in. So Rexis online, offline, going to channels, online integration, collecting feedback, and so that it can be used both offline and online. As a result, we're going to have an end-to-end chain. This is the business concept that we are going to follow to personalize our offers to all our customers and people who are not even our customers. So I would like to thank you for your attention. I'm done. I'll be happy to take questions.